Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. So before I start today's video, I just wanted to say a big thank you for 900 subscribers. Now, it may not appear on YouTube because YouTube does take some time to update the subscriber count, but on the live subscriber count on a different website, it says 902 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys for your continued support, and it just amazes me how I am now about 98 subscribers away from reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you had told me when I started this YouTube channel back in May 2014, just before I turned 15 years old as well, if you had told me back then that I would reach 1,000 subscribers, I would have just laughed. I really would have just laughed. And I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for getting me to a stage where I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you once again for your continued support. Keep hitting that subscribe button because, as I always say in my videos, it means the world to me. But yeah, we truly are now on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, so today's video was supposed to be for Sunday, but I decided to push that back for Wednesday. And so on the Sunday, I did a video about the Merlin Annual Pass, and this is the video that I wanted to do. So as you can see by the title, it's Alton Towers coasters ranked worst to best. Now, this video, it could be seen as controversial, or it could be seen as good. It'll be one of the two. So anyway, remember, this is just my opinion, guys. You will probably have a different opinion to me, but you know what? That's okay, because we're all allowed to have different opinions, and that's good. So before I do start this video, I want to say two things. I want to say thank you to Zoe Mitchell for allowing me to do this video idea, because she did one about the rides at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I asked her if I can use the idea, and she was more than happy to let me use her idea. So thank you to Zoe Mitchell. She runs the I'm Addicted to Theme Parks YouTube channel, so if you could go and check that out, I will leave a link in the description below so you can go and check out her channel. And I believe she's almost at 800 subscribers, so if you can go and help her channel out and hit the subscribe button on her channel, that would be greatly appreciated, because Zoe is a good friend, and I hope you're watching this, Zoe. Yeah. So the second thing I want to say before I get into this video is, for the purpose of this video, I won't be using Octonauts Rollercoaster Adventure, Spinball, Whizzer, and Runaway Mine Train, because they don't really fall into this, big 7 category. So there we go. So once again, I won't be using Octonauts Rollercoaster Adventure, Runaway Mine Train, and Spinball, Whizzer. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the coaster at Alton Towers that is ranked worst for me, which comes in 7th place, is Galactica. Now, most of you would have thought I would have said Rita, but the thing is, I just don't enjoy Galactica that much. I don't know what it is. Like, before it was Galactica, so before 2016, I thought it was okay as there, but when the 2016 theme park season rolled around, they changed Air to Galactica, and they put virtual reality headsets on the ride. Now, when I did try out the virtual reality for the first time, I did like it, but I think after about 4 or maybe 5 rides using virtual reality, it just kind of got repetitive for me, because the virtual reality, it was practically the same. It was the same video, and also the other thing about the virtual reality on Galactica was that you had to keep holding it, because like if you didn't, it would fall off your face, and that was quite annoying. So as for Galactica in general as a coaster, I mean, it is a relaxing coaster. I don't hate it, but it isn't thrilling enough for me, and yeah, I just kind of don't like Galactica that much. However, as of 2019, this is before the opening weekend at Towers, by the way. The virtual reality headsets on Galactica are no more, so I suppose that's a good thing. But really, like, if you're gonna take away the virtual reality headsets, then it might as well be air again. So that's my worst ranked coaster at Alton Towers. 7th place, Galactica. On to the next coaster. So the sixth ranked coaster at Alton Towers, so the second worst coaster for me at Alton Towers, is Rita. Now, I actually like Rita in some ways because it's quite thrilling. But the only thing I don't like about Rita is that it can be a bit rough, especially on the purple train. Not so much on the blue train, but I mean, like, it's all right, Rita, but like there are some places in the coaster where it's a bit rough, and yeah. And now that is a bit of a surprise, because I bet you would have thought I would have put Rita as the worst ranked coaster, not Galactica. But, you know, I think Rita, it's alright for what it is. Obviously, I prefer, like, if you ask me whether I prefer Rita or Stealth, because, you know, they're both the same roller coaster manufacturer, I'd say Stealth any day. So, the second worst ranked coaster at Alton Towers for me is Rita. On to the next coaster. So the third worst ranked coaster at Alton Towers for me is the Smiler. Now, when the Smiler first opened back in 2013, when I had my first ride on it, 2 days after the ride had initially opened on the 31st of May, I remember coming off it and I was thinking, yeah, the Smiler is the best coaster at Alton Towers. I think some of us had that reaction when we came off the Smiler for the first time. Like, when I came off it, I was like, yeah, the Smiler is the best coaster at Alton Towers. It's better than Nemesis, da-da-da-da-da. And then, after a few rides on it, I'm just kind of like, nah. No, it isn't the best coaster at Alton Towers for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like it. It's very unique to Alton Towers because it's got 14 inversions. And, you know, it's the roller coaster that's got the most inversions in the world. So, it's not only unique to Alton Towers, but it's unique to the UK. It's unique to Europe, you could say, and maybe the world. It's definitely unique to Alton Towers, that's for sure. But it's just a bit rough in some places. But as I said, I do like it. I've got nothing against the Smiler. It's just a bit rough. However, the theming for the Smiler is quite good. When you're queuing inside the correction block before you go up the stairs to the station, it can be good. Like, that's if the projections in there aren't, you know, broken. So, there we go. So, the third worst ranked coaster at Alton Towers for me is the Smiler. On to the next coaster. So now we're kind of moving into, like, the top 4 coasters. So, the 4th best coaster at Alton Towers for me, which misses out on a top 3 spot, is Oblivion. Now, what I really like about Oblivion is that it's just a simple coaster. You know, you just go up the lift hill, around the bend, you get suspended at the drop for anywhere between a second and 3 seconds. You plummet down the hole, and then before you know it, you're back in the station. Oblivion, it's a really simple coaster. It still strikes fear into some people, and it's been going strong for 21 years now. It's it's a good Alton Towers classic. And what else can I say about Oblivion? So the fourth best coaster for me at Alton Towers is Oblivion. On to the next coaster. So now we are moving into the top 3 coasters, and the third best coaster for me at Alton Towers is 13. Now, when 13 first opened at Alton Towers in 2010, it did get slated in some ways, because when Alton Towers advertised 13, they kind of build it up as a thrill coaster, but in the end it turned out to be a family coaster. Now, I couldn't understand why many people slated it back in 2010, because, you know, many people would have obviously been disappointed by the advertisement of 13, and they thought it was going to be a thrill coaster. But I think over time, people have come to like it more, and I certainly like 13. I think it's a good coaster for families to ride, and I think it's a good coaster to do, like, as an in-between, like, maybe, trying to think, probably, it's a good coaster for a child start on before they say, I don't know, go on Galactica, or maybe even Wicker Man. But yeah, and also, another thing what I really like about 13 is the theming in the station. And yeah, overall, it's just a great family coaster. So for me, the third best coaster at Alton Towers is 13. On to the next coaster. So guys, we are down to the last 2 coasters at Alton Towers, and yeah, I was really struggling with these 2 coasters. I didn't know which one to put in first. I didn't know which one to put in second. I think I was thinking about this for at least probably 3 or 4 minutes. Well, probably not that. Probably about 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes, maybe. And so for me, the second best coaster at Alton Towers is Nemesis. Now, I really enjoy Nemesis. It's been a great classic at Alton Towers. It's been at Alton Towers for 25 years now, as of 2019, of course. So, you know, if you're watching this in the future, it'll be 26, 27, 28 years old. Okay, you get it by now. But yeah, it's been going strong at Alton Towers for 25 years. And many roller coaster enthusiasts enjoy Nemesis, you know, since its opening in 1994. And it's a really good thrill sensation, Nemesis. I remember my first ride on Nemesis in 2013. I went on it during the February half-term event. And I think Nemesis is one of those coasters where you never forget your first ride on it. And it just brings you back happy memories. So now we're going on to the final coaster. And that coaster is, of course, Wicker Man. Yeah, so Wicker Man is, for me, the best coaster at Alton Towers. Now, I did say, pretty much towards the start of the video, that this video could be seen as controversial. Forget me saying that word. But yeah, for me, Wicker Man is the best coaster at Alton Towers. And I think one of the reasons why is because the queue line is great. Like, no matter where you're standing in the queue line for Wicker Man, you can get some great views of it. And also, Wicker Man is a very photogenic coaster, so you can take some great shots of the Wicker Man structure outside the queue line. The pre-show for Wicker Man is fantastic. The station theming is great. And the coaster itself, yes, I know it can be seen as a family coaster, but I just love everything about Wicker Man. And for me, that's why it's my #1 coaster at Alton Towers. And honestly, I was so close to choosing Nemesis as the best coaster, but I just think the pre-show, the theming, the Wicker Man structure, it just pips it for me, just, like, probably just about a tiny margin. But there we go, guys, that's my Alton Towers coasters ranked worst to best. So I'll go through the list with you again, guys. In 7th place, Galactica. In 6th place, Rita. In 5th place, The Smiler. In 4th place, Oblivion. In 3rd place, 13. In 2nd place, Nemesis. And in 1st place, Wicker Man. So do you agree with that? Do you agree with me? Or do you have a different opinion to me? Do comment below, and I'd be really interested to see where you rank the coasters at Alton Towers from the worst to best. So anyway, guys, that is it for another video now. My voice is really tired from talking in this video because it's almost been going on for 17 minutes now, but I'm sure because I'm still talking it'll go on for longer. So yeah. So be sure to subscribe if you are new around here. As I said, we are pretty much on the road to 1,000 subscribers now. Do comment below whether you agree with me or whether you don't, as well as making your Alton Towers coasters ranked worst to best list, because I'd be really interested to see your opinions and see what other people think. I don't know why I did that. What else? Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. And that's it. So my next video will be coming out next Monday. And that'll be the Alton Towers opening day vlog. Fingers crossed it doesn't snow this year. Fingers crossed. Because last year it snowed on the opening day, and that was the day Wicker Man was supposed to open, and I didn't go because Wicker Man and all the other coasters didn't open. So fingers crossed it doesn't snow again. Pretty please. I just don't want it to snow. Anyway, guys, that is it for another video. I'm Wood on you. Thank you for watching, Theme Park fans, and it's time to close the video now. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.